All right, hi everybody. I'm so sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I am super sick. Like I had to call out of work today, kind of sick. So that was why I couldn't stream on Monday. I'm just gonna stream a little bit tonight. I'm gonna be sniffly a lot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to blow my nose a lot. I got a really bad cold. I woke up with a super sore throat today and like really bad cold, and that's just kind of how it is. But you know, we're vibing. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I had a good day off. At least I got to like stay in bed today and rest a little bit because it's been a while since I've gotten to do that. So I am glad that I got a little bit of rest at least. I'm hoping I'll feel too bad. I have tomorrow off too, so that was like my normal day off, so hopefully I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow as well. But I wanted to play some tonight, even if it's just short. We might just do an hour because I'm sick, but even if it's short, I wanted to play just a little bit because I miss playing games with you guys and I want to be able to do that. Also, there's a lot of like really big stuff coming up. So next week is actually my birthday. So my birthday is on November 14th. So next Tuesday. So we won't be streaming on the day on my birthday, but we'll be streaming the day before and the day after. And we are going to do something a little bit special next week. Monday we'll stream some Sims. I'll put up a stream schedule for this. It'll be on the Instagram a channel if you want to go check that out. I'll put the stream schedule up there, but Monday we'll stream some Sims and try to finish up our Gothic mansion. And then Wednesday, we're going to play so there's a game that is a very special game that is actually getting its full release, next Tuesday on my birthday. So I think we might play that special game for the stream on Wednesday. So, I'm excited for that. Sorry, I've been a little bit erratic. I've just been sick. I've also been trying to finish up my continuing education with work as well. And that's gone awfully, cause I've had a really, really bad week at work too. And there's just a lot of tension going on in my life right now. That's just how it is. I had to finish my continuing education for my health insurance license, and it's due next week. Like it's due on my birthday on Tuesday of next week. So I was having to try to finish it up, and like I went to go submit one of them on Sunday, and then there was an error and I had to speak to customer service, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. But today I finished and passed the last test. So I'm officially done with my continuing education. Not behind anymore. So that's good. It's gonna be how it's gonna be. So oh, excuse me, remember to drink water. I'm definitely having to drink a lot with this being this sick because my throat is awful. So there's some updates to Palea, and we are going to I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't think super well right now. Let me go ahead and phase out my music and then we'll just get into it. So there's been some updates. We had an update on yesterday. Wow, that feels like forever ago. Tuesday was yesterday. That feels like a long time ago. So we had a Tuesday update and they introduced 3 things. They introduced Starstones, which is special gemstones you could get while mining. And they are associated with the Palean Zodiac, and it's like a whole thing. Oh. We solved the Temple of Flames a long time ago. I don't know why it gave me that achievement. I also don't know why I'm standing in the middle of the stream. But that's fine. We'll just run home. Oh my god, lag. Hold on, give it a second to load in. But yeah, so Starstones are a thing where when you... Oh wow. Sorry, I'm just checking my CPU usage. It's very high right now. That's okay. But yeah, whatever. Starstones are when you they associated with the Zodiac, which is super cool. And you get them while mining, which is really nifty. There's some new hair in the base game hair that you could change your hair to, new hairstyles, which is really exciting. They added some new hairstyles, some new facial features, and you can finally change your look now at Gel's shop, which is really exciting. I think we're definitely gonna go down and do that because I have personally not been the biggest fan of the hair that my character has for a long time, but I haven't done anything about it because I was wondering if they were eventually going to change it, and none of the hairs that I saw really felt like anything I wanted to change it to, so I just didn't really bother. We're gonna do some farming while we talk about stuff as we usually do. Also, please let me know if there's any sound issues tonight because I'm pretty sure I fixed everything, but today when I logged into OBS, it was it disconnected my restream, which was super weird. Like, I don't know, restream's what I use to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I don't know what was going on with that, so I like had to reconnect everything, and it was just really strange. So just please let me know. You can hear me just fine. Okay, good. Just please let me know if there's any issues tonight, and I'll see what I can do to fix it. But yeah, haven't been super happy with our character's hair for a long time. It's kind of cute, but like, it was my favorite of the selections they gave us, but it's not my like favorite in the world. I was hoping that at some point they would be able to give us more options, and apparently there are more options. So we'll run down to Jill's shop and see if we can't try to like, you know, find something better. So that's kind of exciting. Maybe to like change up some facial features or something too, because I heard they added a whole bunch of new stuff. So that is something that we can do tonight. Wow, double weeds on the blueberries, apparently. That's how I'm feeling. Double weeds. Ugh. Anyway, and then, so we'll do that once we're done farming. And then they added those Starstones, which I'm really excited about. So I actually, I am level 7 mining, almost to level 8. I've been wanting to work on leveling up my mining for a really long time, so we can just go get some mining done. And I think that'll be fun, a good way for us to work on leveling up our mining skill, and then also getting those Starstones. That's really cool. Okay, we're just gonna do all our crops here. I sound so pathetic. It's okay. I'm really tired and sore. I've reached that like achy stage of a cold where like everything just kind of hurts, which is fine. What do I have? 14. Let us put some peppers in to make us some pepper seeds, because I think we need some of those. Onion, 127 onion. I think we got more than enough onion. I think that's fine. Ooh. Let's see. Do I need to add any onion to my storage? Ooh, I can add a corn. There we go. Perfect. I have been doing a little bit of cooking since the last time we streamed. We still need to get up to level 8, I think, cooking to get the recipe that we need. Oh, lordy. The last time I played, I bought a whole bunch of, mushrooms and I never added them to my thing. Oopsie. We'll go do that now. So I guess we won't need to run down to Zeki's shop to buy mushrooms. We'll just, well, I guess I won't have any fertilizer. That's okay. It won't kill us. It won't kill us. Oh, oh no, I have like 3. That's fine. We can take like 3 fertilizer. I'm okay with that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then we'll put the other ones in here. Oh, we only have 3 fertilizer, exactly. You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we'll run down to Zeki's and do the lucky coins, because I'm sure we have a few. And then yeah, we'll do a little bit of mining and try to get some Starstones, and then we will oh yeah, so, and then the last thing is that there apparently are these like rubbish trash piles that the Chappas have left around, like the true trash pandas that they are. They have left piles of trash around, and you can apparently rummage in them like once a day to get stuff. So that's fun. So we will go do and see if we can find one of those. We may not be able to, but you know what? Doesn't hurt to try, right? Wow, I sound pathetic. Oh god, the thing dinged. Okay. I sound so sad. It's okay. I'm just very sick. It's not my fault. It's just, I think it's honestly just been a big combination of like stress and stuff, and like I've had a lot of stress going on. I have been having to overclock myself to try to get this stupid continuing education done. My work has been so terrible, like, and I've been trying to do the continuing education during work, which is, that's okay for me to say. Like, I'm allowed to do that. Like, I'm supposed to do it on my own time, but like if I was in office, they would let me work on it during work, just because like it's like, as long as it's not taking away from me working, because I just sit on the phone and wait for calls to come in all day. So like it's okay for me to work on continuing education because it's like, you know, official work business or whatever. But like I try to work on it in between calls, but the problem is when it's as crazy as it's been lately. I forgot to put the dang. Hold on. We're gonna go get those onions because I need to put those in the thing. Yeah. But yeah, like when it's been as crazy busy as it's been the past couple of weeks, I haven't had any time to work on I can work on the continuing education, but like I constantly get interrupted by customers that have been frankly pretty spicy this season. So it's just been kind of a lot. I'm going through it, y'all. It's okay. I don't need to replace any of my blueberries, so that's good. Okay, we need to grab seeds. We need seeds to plant so that things can grow. I didn't see any like, excuse me, I'm wiping my nose. I didn't see any like corn or tomatoes get picked up, so I could just kind of not worry about that. We'll put down like a couple carrots. I need to make more carrot seeds. I kind of like having this system going where I like make my own seeds this way. I think it's really convenient. Probably not like min-maxing anything, but like it's kind of nice. So pardon me, that's what I've been doing lately. Oh, okay. And then potatoes. Boil, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh, not that. That. And then 5. I wish it wasn't so dark. I need to figure out, there's a way for me to like turn up the like, not gamma, but like on my streaming software, there's a way for me to turn up the brightness a little bit with like a mask. And I think I want to do that because like Paleo is super dark. And like, I know just in general, when you record stuff, you have to kind of turn up the brightness a little bit because the streaming software and YouTube and stuff often doesn't like pick it up quite right. Like it makes it too dark. So I need to play around with that at some point. I just, you know, now that I am not doing continuing education anymore, I am going to be a little bit more free to play around with stuff and to work on editing stuff. Like I'm currently kind of working on doing some major like facelifting to my Twitch about, which is exciting. I've been wanting to do that forever, and I'm kind of going to be able to work on that soon. So that'll be exciting. Okay, let's gather our Zeki coins, because I know there's going to be a bunch. That's weird. There's no, like, delete option. It just auto-deletes. Dear Amy, I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see someone else picking up the axe and taking to foraging as well as you have. If you got time later, why don't you stop by? I may have something a little special planned. I think this was me. I think I hit level 10 foraging. I don't remember. I know at least it hit 9, so that was why he mailed me, but I've already spoken to him. Zeki, claim. Wow, does it just, like, auto-delete the mail? I don't know if that's supposed to happen. I'm not 100% sure about that. Like, it's nice that the mail isn't getting stuck to where I can't delete it, but auto-deleting gets a little harsh, I guess. Well, we have 6 Zeki coins, so let's take our little butts on down to Zeki's, and we'll do some lucky boxes. And then, we'll, go to Jill's. That's what we're doing. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, hi, Panda. Hey, it's so good to see you back again. The mail goes to read, if you recall correctly, not deletes entirely. That's good. That's good to hear. Hey, it's good to see you. I'm sorry if I sound awful. I'm really sick this week. There's just been a lot going on in my life personally lately, but hey, my birthday's next week, so that's exciting. I'm gonna be 28, which is kind of, I'll get more into it as I get closer to it. It's not a nightmare because I don't like aging. It's more that I've just been, like, in a very difficult stage of my life for a hot minute, and it's lasted a lot longer than I would have liked for it to. And so every year that I age kind of reminds me that I'm still kind of stuck feeling, and so that's not a super great feeling. I don't really mind aging, like, conceptually. I just more mind it, like, you know, because of that. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes. Oh, everyone's getting sick? That's good to know. I mean, like, I'm sorry that everyone's getting sick. It just seems to be that time of year, but like, it's good to know that I'm not the only one, I guess, which is nice. I don't think I have any more. I don't. Let's see what we got. We got fireworks. Another Valley Sunrise side table. I don't need that many. Ooh, a clock. Okay, I haven't gotten that yet. That's exciting. You're going through a lot too. I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, it's the busy season at my work right now, and I've also just been having, and I gotta sing too. Wow, I got like 3 3 furniture items. That was actually super lucky. I'm excited. Birthday luck. Yeah, but I'm sorry to hear it. It just kind of seems to be the time of year. But yeah, I'm going through a busy season. There's a lot of tension going on at work right now between my superiors. I just had to finish continuing education, and like I'm supposed to have 3 months to finish my continuing education. They gave it to me a whole month late. So I only had 2 months. I had to finish it before my birthday. My birthday's next week on Tuesday. And like, I basically had to squeak it in because this year was supposed to be way busier than it was supposed to be, or at least way busier than the last 2 years have been. So it's just been kind of a mess. So, but you know, I took today off of work. I'm trying to take care of myself. You know, it is what it is. Okay, there's stuff. Your allergies are driving crazy, so your nose has been running and sneezing. I'm so sorry. I know the only thing that kind of helps me with that. Ooh, okay, here we go. The only thing that kind of helps me with that, I have a nose spray. Like I have a, just a saline nose spray that I try to do like once a day that you just spray in your nose. It helps like mechanically clean it out. And that's been helping. I got sick because of all the stress, frankly. So, oh my goodness, look at all the face options. Oh, wow. Okay. I know they updated them. Ooh, okay. So I have kind of a heart-shaped face in real life. Oh, that's kind of nifty. It does change the eye shape, I feel like. That's the only thing I think I'd maybe not like is the fact that it kind of changes the eye shape. Yeah, I'm so sorry to Panda to hear that your allergies have been bothering you. I hope they get a little bit better soon. We're heading towards winter, so hopefully some of those like allergens die down a little bit. Let's see. Oh, not that. Wow, this is a wide variety of facial shapes. I'm glad they added so many. Yeah, my only problem is I feel like you can't change the eyes or shape is being with the face. I don't remember if that was how it originally did. Maybe it was. I think this is probably the most accurate to like my real life face shape. So, which I don't have to look like myself in real life. I think it's fun. So you usually take medicine, but you haven't been able to afford it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I absolutely feel that. We had a really rough situation this summer where our whole apartment block got fumigated. And they only told us like 2 days before, and we had to move all of our stuff. Like we had to like box up all of our stuff and cover it in tarps. It was a whole nightmare, and I had to miss like 3 days of work because of it, and we still haven't caught up. Like financially, it's been kind of a mess. So I get it. I'm sorry. That's rough. I hope things get a little better soon. Oh, they did give a lot more eye colors. Okay. Well, I have hazel eyes, and it's always in real life, and it's always kind of hard to like find an eye shade that kind of matches how I feel like my eyes look IRL. Like this is what they look like when they're in brown mode. I have the hazel eyes that change color depending on the light. So like what lighting of the room that I'm in. So it's always kind of hard to find. They either go super brown or super green. That's kind of just brown-ish. That's what they look like with their brown, but I prefer more green colors. Okay, let's see what new hairstyles they have, because that's kind of the exciting thing. Ooh, okay, not my favorite. Their hairstyle choices, I feel like, are really strong, which isn't necessarily a criticism, but it does mean that sometimes it's not my favorite. Okay, this is the one that I've been seeing everybody wearing. Huh. Ooh, okay. Well, they don't really have any long hairstyles, which is a little upsetting, I guess. Like, not upsetting, but you know what I mean. Like, this is cute, but it's like a bob. It kind of like stops, which is kind of strange. Yeah, this is the one everyone's wearing because it's really fun. It's like the most popular one. Okay. This one's also a really popular one, but it's just not my favorite. I wish they had, okay, that's like a very straight cut. I have really long hair in real life, so it's, oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my music off, didn't I? There we go. Let me just pause that. There we go. Okay. Back to this. It's like kind of hard to find sometimes. Whoa. Well, okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing like a crazy person. So, how do I begin this? So I have been an avid fan fiction reader for a very long time. And recently, and I also first started watching anime in college. So I love anime, I love fan fiction. I recently have discovered Danmai, which is the Chinese novel community for essentially what anime and the anime community would call yaoi, which is, it's essentially gay male ships. And so it's fan fiction stuff, but Danmai is really unhinged and I love it. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's going to know what this is, but this looks like I can't pronounce his name. The demon boy, the Lu Bing's, Lu Bing's hair, the way they draw it in the Danmai books, this looks like Lu Bing's hair, which is, I think I'm in love with it. It's a big puffy ponytail thing. Oh my God, I think I'm in love with it. I think we're going to go with this one. You know, honestly, the green, we can't zoom out, can we? You know, the green's actually kind of iconic. I look so like serious and like reserved. Oh, hi, Silverfire. And welcome in. I'm happy you're here. You feeling better? Only cold, not the big C. No, yeah, it's not the big C. This is just a cold. I'm currently in the busy season at work right now. I'm a health insurance agent. I sell health insurance to older people in the United States. And it's the busy season. There's been a lot of work stress happening. Daylight savings time happened this week, and that's a whole rant I could go on. You're evil. Joking. Do you know what the Danmai are? I love. Oh, that I look so serious. Yeah, no. But yeah, so I think it's stress induced, which is totally okay. Like it is what it is. You know, I was thinking about, I think I'm going to keep the hair color how it is. Let's keep the hair color how it is because I kind of am into it. I'm kind of into this. I love how I was about to go this long rant, but I didn't feel like they had any hairstyles that I liked. But honestly, that is incredible. My hair isn't that curly in real life, but it's a little curly. So it's just kind of, this looks more like what my roommate Kaylin's hair would look like if she had it up into a ponytail like that. I guess I'll just pick the eyes now. But yeah, busy season because close to the end of the year. So I don't know what country you're in. I don't like to make any assumptions because I know I have viewers from all over. But in the United States, the way that health insurance works, because the United States is a dystopia. You're Eastern time, Northeast. Yeah, absolutely. So, in the United States, when you get health insurance, you can only enroll at certain times of the year. Oh yeah, they did add beards, by the way. They added facial hair, which I think is really fun. I'm really glad that representation's there for people who are masculine presenting. But yeah, you can only enroll at certain times of the year. And so right now is the annual enrollment period for Medicare health insurance in particular. And so that's why it's the busy season, is because I have to enroll like basically everybody. Oh, you never knew that. You always had employer health care. So Medicare in particular is for people who are over the age of 65 or have like a chronic disability. And so that's why it's like that. Yeah, unless you qualify for special enrollment, absolutely. Unless you have like a reason, like you moved or like you changed jobs or something, you have to do it during this time of year. And there's like a few other exceptions, but like this is just the busy season. It's from October 15th through December 7th. So it's kind of the busy season. I actually think, so we had these eyes. I think I like these eyes. I think with this haircut especially, it makes me look I love how like dignified I look and like serious and like kind of like sharp. But I think that like is matching better what my play style was. Because when I first started playing, I didn't really know what my play style was. But now that I'm kind of doing it, oh my God, I kind of love it. This is kind of like a moment. I'm excited. I don't think there's any... Oh, you can change the hair and stuff too. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. You get a lot of people with sticker shock with inflation hitting hard. Oh, absolutely. Well, so what this has ended up sort of creating. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the poof. The poof is a lot, but I honestly think I can get used to it. I think I'll play around with it for now. I think the next thing I would try is just to try to change like the hair color. Like maybe swap the pink and the green or something. But I think for now I'm like really into it. Yeah, so what that's sort of created with inflation happening the way that it is it's not necessarily sticker shock. It's more every single boomer on the planet wanting to negotiate. like being very fierce and very serious and very like, you have to give me the best deal possible or I'm getting off the phone, which is okay. You know, that's their right. It's their want. It is a lot of poof, but I kind of am into it. We'll play around with it and we'll see how it does. I think I can still change my hair not once a week, but they've made it to where you can only change your facial features once a week. But honestly, I'm kind of in love with the facial features that I just got, so I think we'll definitely keep that for now. But yeah, I just have a lot of boomers and silent generation driving really hard that they like want the best deal possible, which is totally within their want, is totally valid. It just makes the stakes of the calls kind of intense. So does that strategy work on Twitch too? If you don't change late, game's gonna leave the channel. There are people who try. I think it just kind of comes down to the individual streamer, honestly. There's different kinds of Twitch streamers. Some people are Twitch chatters. Some people really want me to do specific things or to see specific things. Panda, it just got added like yesterday. They just did a big game update. So they added where you could change your appearance. They added Starstones, which is what we're going to go do now, and I'm really excited for. And then they added, which I didn't look for it, but the Chappas have apparently left trash piles everywhere, which is kind of cute. So you can like rummage through them once a day. Oh, you haven't played in a while. Yeah, no, I just keep up with it just because I stream. And also next week we're actually not gonna be playing Paleo. We're gonna play a game that just got a base game update. Or not a base game update. It's being fully released for the first time. I won't say what it is. You guys might guess it though. I'll mention it probably in the stream schedule that I put out on Monday. But it's actually releasing on my birthday, which is kind of fun. My birthday's Tuesday, so Wednesday we're gonna play the other game, but Monday we'll be back doing more Sims. And oh, I forgot my inventory was like really full. That's okay, we'll just keep going. So what I'm trying to mine for now is Starstones. They just added those to the game. They said it's a super rare drop, so we're just gonna kind of work on it. You even want to stream it when you did your stream kept crashing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it can be something. Was that a rare Chappa? I think it was. Well, rest in pieces. It is what it is. I did manage to get a rare Chappa for the first time the other day, so that was really exciting. But yeah, I'm just kind of, we'll see how long I'll last. I'm feeling not as bad as I was when we first started streaming. Maybe just me talking is getting the blood flowing or something. So we'll see how long we can last tonight. I'll probably go about an hour though, just because since I'm sick, I want to be able to rest up a little bit. And I have a day off tomorrow, thankfully, so I'm not going to be like super stuck. But because if I had to work tomorrow, that would be an absolute wreck. So yeah, we're currently looking for some Starstones, which apparently drop super rarely. You just have to mine. Also, another exciting thing that they did mention, they have upgraded a call out Friday to make it a 4-day weekend. You know, I wish I could. I would totally do that, and we'll see what happens on Friday. We'll see if I'm still really deathly ill on Friday, but unfortunately, I work a call center job, and I don't get sick days. I just get schedule adherence warnings. So you don't, that's just kind of how it is. You just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Yeah, it's just the way that it is. It's the way that my job is, but that's why I'm just went ahead and started streaming, because I was kind of waiting to see, you know, do I want to start streaming and try and look for something else? And I was like, nope, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and start streaming and see how it goes. Ooh, that's a heat root. Let's go grab that. That's exciting. You don't live in New Jersey, they have sick time law. Yes, I live in Georgia, so yeah, you're lucky. Georgia's one of those funny states where, like, not to get too political, but I'm kind of a political person. Georgia is turning blue. It's purple right now. You know, it voted blue in the last election. Like, it's turning blue, but we still have a lot of red state laws and like regulations and stuff. I know some of those are working on being changed. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. So we still have like a $7.25 minimum wage. It's just, you know, it's the way that it is. So some states have better benefits than others, but I really like living here. I grew up here, so, you know, I don't have a ton of reference, but sorry, I'm just eyeballing things. They said they added more Paleo nodes, or not Paleo, Palium nodes. They added more Palium nodes, which is really exciting. Like 60% more, they said, because they wanted things to not be so incredibly competitive between players. Still haven't gotten a Starstone yet, so we'll keep mining, because I need to level up my mining. So we're just gonna keep working on that. I want to get that really pretty exquisite pickaxe. I'm almost, yeah, I just need to level up bugs and level up my pickaxe, and then we'll have all of the exquisite tools, which is really fun. Crazy to hear Georgia going purple 15 years ago. That would have been a joke. Honestly, even 10 years ago or 6 years ago, that would have been a joke. But like, it's, as someone who lives here and is a blue voter 99% of the time, it's been slow. It's a creep. It's been a creep over time. But Georgia's actually currently turning into kind of the next Hollywood. We have a crazy amount of film going on over here because we don't have the same taxes on film production that California does. And so, like, Avengers, like Marvel's Avengers was filmed here, like in Georgia. Like, I actually know where it was filmed. My dad used to work at a big, like, engineering plant off in, oh gosh, Gwinnett County. And his plant, eventually they made like carbon fiber cables and stuff, like optical fiber cables for like computers and cable lines and stuff. And they built up this whole big production and then ended up selling off a lot of the company because it got too big and they like couldn't handle it. So they sold the empty warehouse space to the film industry, and they've been filming like all of the Marvel movies there. Like, it's been kind of crazy. And so the film industry is definitely huge here, and I think that's had a huge part of it. Also, there's a lot of medical here for some reason, and like, this is also just the stuff that I know about because my mom was a nurse and my dad worked in that engineering field, so like, I know this stuff just because like my parents worked in it. But like, there's a lot of medical here, and I think that also kind of is having a big impact on it too. You had to visit Georgia's Fairview area, really beautiful area. If I could work remotely, I'd consider moving there. I totally get that. I have very strong opinions about remote work as well. I think it should be the way to go for everybody. I know there's like a huge pushback. Georgia's a business-friendly state. Yeah, absolutely. There's been an enormous pushback. There's being an enormous pushback about the whole forcing everyone to go back to the office. I think it's antiquated. I think everybody should work from home. I'm lucky that my job lets us work from home, but they're 100% doing that because they want to not have the business overhead anymore of owning an office, because that's just like the way that they operate. At least that's like what they've kind of been telling us as workers. And so they are very like pro work from home, which I'm very lucky. But yeah, I think everybody should work from home if at all possible. I feel strongly about that because it's good for the environment. It's good for individuals. It cuts down commute time. Like, it's less expensive. It just is overall, like, I know it would hugely change like the cities and stuff, but hi Savvy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm sick. I have a really bad cold, so. You've been wanting to work in either film or theater, so you had your eye on Georgia. Oh, that's really cool, Panda. Film or theater, that's really cool. I had a lot of friends growing up who were really into theater, and I actually worked at a theater camp over the summer once, and I did like performing arts growing up too, so that's really cool. I also had a friend who worked in like, or who was going to college for, and I just haven't spoken to her in a long time, but she's going to college for prop production, like set production for movies. So like fabrication, essentially prop fabrication, so. Oh, you're doing well. You just have a twisted ankle. What is it with all of us either being stressed out or sick? I mean, we did just have like a big round of eclipses going. I'm sort of, I know I'm running around in circles. I'm looking for iron nodes, but I'm just talking to myself. So they're talking to you guys. So I'm not paying a ton of attention. But yeah, we're just all sick or stressed out. We had those eclipses, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but just the way it seems to be right now. So. All the holiday excitement, absolutely. And it's funny, this year I really am feeling the holidays in a way that I haven't in a long time. What? Oh my god, look at the rocks, they're bugged. They're like, that's the rock boot. Oh, they're floating. Oh, okay. All hail. This is the entranceway to the Fae realm. All hail, we will now worship these rocks. I actually can't like mine them, can I? That actually is disappointing because I would. All hail our rock overlords. Just working for a while till you reach your uni after you wish to study for practical exam today. I hope it goes well. I hope that goes well for you. Remember, worship the rocks always. But yeah, I hope that goes good for you. I just finished my continuing education last test today, and it was, ooh. My continuing education, so for those of y'all who've gone to college, my continuing education, I had to do 24 hours, like credit at, am I stuck? Okay. I had to do 24 credit hours of continuing education. That is as much as like a college semester in university. Like, it was so much. I had to do it in 3 months. You have holidays till the 22nd of November. That's good. I'm glad. I'm really glad you have some holiday break coming up. Continuing education staff for work. Yes. So I do health insurance. And so in order to keep my health insurance license, I have to do continuing education every 2 years. So I have to do that, and my work pays for it, which is really nice because I got my license through my work, and that's really convenient. So they pay for it. It's just they normally give you 3 months to get it done. Another floating bush. We will also, no, never mind, it isn't floating. No worship today. But yeah, they only gave me 2 because they messed up and they didn't give it to me in time, so I had to do it basically during a crunch and during a busy season like we haven't seen before. That is a singular mushroom. He's just standing there all alone. So normally I have longer to do it, but they just messed up and they didn't give it to me in time. And so I've been having to do it basically on crunch timing, which has been so much fun. I've really been enjoying. I think I see some notes up there. I just want to get a Starstone. We haven't gotten a single one of them yet. They supposedly, they just said they're super rare, but we can keep them to either give to my future boyfriend, Ref, or we can sell them, apparently, because they're really expensive. Oh, after which you have end semester exams. Yeah, totally get it. Good luck with that. I hope all of that goes well for you, because I get that stress, because I have been there, done that. Don't want to repeat it again. So yeah, I have to do every, oh yes, mining level 8, that's good. Now we can go talk to Hodari at some point. Yeah, so yeah, I have to do, every 2 years I have to do 24 credit hours of continuing education. Every year before the annual enrollment period, I have to do AHIP, which is basically essentially like a textbook primer on Medicare and all of the government rules and how all of the government rules have changed, because since Medicare is insurance that's primarily given to the elderly, the government has really strict rules. Oh, flow tray. Hey, we were already here. That's exciting. But they have really strict rules on what you can and can't do with marketing to the elderly and, like, you know, the selling practices and stuff, because it's the elderly and they want to make sure, like, that they're okay and stuff. And oh no, well, we got that, that's fine. They like want to make sure they're okay, and they want to make sure that they don't get, like, you know, pressured into buying something. And there's a lot of, like, elderly that are, like, mentally infirm, and so you have to make sure that you're following every single year. The government updates the rules for it, and then you have to memorize all of them. Like, and I have to get specialized training to understand, like, what's going on with all of them. So it's kind of crazy. And I have to do that every single year, which, like, in some ways it's a total pain. In other ways, it's kind of nice because it helps me get, like, up to date on the new rules and stuff. And, like, every year I feel like they, like, make it better, like, they describe it better every year. And so that's kind of nice too, because it, like, really helps, like, deepen my knowledge and stuff. But if you ever have any questions about retirement insurance, let me know, because I know the answers. Panda, you've been wanting to return to uni, but it's so stressful. And you don't have my father anymore, who really helped me, because you struggle with learning some things, and it's so expensive. I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand. I totally get it. I wasn't able to. Yes, hi, hello, I see you. Are you ready to chop? Is that what she's trying to say? Because I've hit it already, so we should be good to go. Yeah, I totally get it. I technically didn't get a chance to finish college either, because of just financial issues. I had, like, I didn't mean to shout, it's fine. Like, financial issues. I had, like, conflicts with my parents and stuff, and it just kind of, I went through to a very difficult college that had a ton of weed out courses, and I was doing a science major. I was animal science, so I was prepping to become, I was originally going to become a veterinarian, and then I was going to do food science. And so, are we chopping? That's a lot of flares. Okay, there we go. Okay, are we chopping now? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I had a really difficult science major. They had a ton of weed out courses. The college literally, like, I tried to take genetics 3 times and I kept not being able to complete the course. I literally had one professor like verbally abuse the whole class. It was kind of a mess. I never got to finish, but I was kind of miserable. And by the time I'd gotten through that point in college anyway, I'd really realized that was not what I wanted to do with my life in general. So like a lot of millennials, I kind of just had a crisis and got a job instead. So like, that was kind of the vibe. So thank you, everybody. Thanks. Appreciate it. Everyone's so nice. Follow. Oh, there's one south along the wall. Okay, we'll follow them then. You managed to get your associate's degree. At least that's good. I'm really glad that you managed to get that far. I totally understand. I mean, yeah, insurance law is turning into tax code law. Yeah. It's wild, but it's true. It's not an incorrect description of it. Especially when you're talking about like single, regular person, private insurance. That's pretty accurate, honestly. That's when AB's Adventures started. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hey, they were actually asking if I was coming. I don't know how they can see, like, what's going on. Thanks again. Appreciate checking up for me. That's nice. Everybody who plays Palia is so nice, and that makes me really happy. I'm not typically, like, a big MMO player, but I've kind of, like, been in love with how nice everybody is. Like it's been really surprising. Sky has a really good community, and then Palia also has just seemed to have a really, really incredible community, and I'm really appreciative of that. Yeah, my adventure started. Honestly, my whole life has been a bit of an adventure. I'm sure we'll get around to all of it eventually. But you're right. It was me choosing to strike out on my own, because leaving college was kind of like I could have stayed. Ooh. Hold on. Where is he? Oh, is he stuck in the wall again? I thought they said they fixed that. Well, there's a deer stuck in this rock, and they have said that they are aware that it's happening, and I thought they said they fixed it. But apparently they haven't. That's what all that boofing sound is. You have time for that. It's 5th semester, but you're scared of biostatistics coming in 3rd semester for me. Yeah, so it was kind of shady of them. So my animal science degree originally required me to take animal genetics, which was taught like in this animal school, like in the animal school. So you were able to take like something related to your major, and like have professors related to your major. But then because of like scheduling issues and like, they basically got rid of all the classes I could have taken, so I had to take Gen Ed genetics, which is a weed out course, and it just kind of, the whole thing was a bit of a nightmare. So the deer sound like a bull. Yeah, it's because it was like glitching inside the rock, like spasmodically. So not a single wait, I was wrong. We have a sapphire, and it's in the, okay, that's really funny. I'm into spirituality. So earlier, this is just funny. So earlier, it's just a synchronicity. So earlier when I was looking in the Discord, they were telling everybody that they were giving out Starstone emotes for people to use in the Discord, and I saw the sapphire had 222, which I was like, oh cool, that's a repeating number. And then now I just got a sapphire in the 2 slot of my things. That's just fun. 90% just memorization. I'm glad. Mine was all math, and I will not say I'm bad at math, because that's not true, because I am good at math when I know it and when I have a chance to practice it. I just have dyscalculia, which is the numbers version of dyslexia. What do you call a fish who hates the number 2? I do not know. I am not good at riddles. What do you call a fish that hates the number 2? Now I'm thinking. I'm actually not sure. What do you call a fish that hates number 2? A tuna. I love that and hate that, like, with equal passion, so thank you. Tuna fishes, have you got it too? Thank you. Thank you for blessing me with this horrific pun. I shall treasure the pain. But I'm not bad at math. I just have dyscalculia, and so it means that I make a lot of quote-unquote careless errors, which had me in tears as a child, because I was everyone's like, you're just making careless mistakes. And I'm like, they're not careless. I'm trying so hard. But it's just because I tend to switch numbers. I will switch numbers coming out of me. So like whenever I will read the number as like 65, but will say it as 56, or like I will write it as 56. And so, but the thing is, since I'm the one, like the dyscalculia is what's doing it, I won't catch it. And when I look at it, I'm like kind of blind to it. So like I'll be looking at my everyone's always like, check your math. And I'm like, I do check my math. Oh, that's a rare bug. That's a rare bug. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Yes. Come here. You are rare. And we can sell you. Nice. Are you the rare one? You are, but we'll go home because our inventory is full. That is fine. I can take that. When you count, you keep skipping numbers. One more dad joke for y'all to get an Amy smile. Why are there only 239 beans in Irish bean soup? I do not know. Why are there only 239 beans in Irish bean soup? When you count, you skip numbers. Yeah, I think that also could be like a symptom of dyscalculia. I've kind of learned that like dyscalculia is more common. One more would make it too fartle. I see. Yes, nice. That one also causes me great pain. Thank you. I will treasure it. But yeah, I've learned sort of that dyscalculia and dyslexia are both kind of more common than people realize. I got two of them. I got a garnet and I got the sapphire. 2,000 gold. Oh, nice. And then 400. I guess we're going to hang on to them for now because I don't know who they should go to, because I know that you can give people a starstone based off of their sign. So that's exciting. But yeah, we'll hang on to that for now. Do I already have a ton of heat root? I think I put it away anyway. That is cute though. I treasure puns. The pain is what the point. But yeah, so I had dyscalculia, and so it was really college math in general was hard for me, and our genetics was mostly math based, and so it was kind of a nightmare. I think we're gonna sell. You can't. Okay, cool. I guess we'll just make use of that somewhere in our house. What are you doing in my house? Oh, we did level up in mining, and I didn't even think about going and finding Hodari. So I guess we'll go and find Hodari now and see what he can give us. ADHD possibly. Yeah, I have that too. Like not officially diagnosed, but I have ADHD. It's yes. The more you learn about it, ooh. I don't know what to do with you, but you're cool. Well, eventually I am going to have a bathroom. Okay, so other conversation about another thing they updated in Palea. So they let you have more than one main house now. So you can get this right here is the harvest house. You can now buy more than one of them. I don't know how, but like, yeah, like I need to look into that, but you can buy more than one. So people have been making these like absolutely like ginormous like housing complexes or whatever. I actually think I might do that because I might make a museum. Like I might basically make a museum. So I already have Le Fish Room, which I haven't gotten around to decorating yet. But I think what I might do is I might make a harvest house that's just like just the center house like this, and then just a house like a room off of each side, and do like a fish room, a bug room, and then like a trophy room. Because whenever you like level up certain stuff, you get these little like trophy boys, like these guys, for like hitting certain milestones or whatever. And so I think I might make a little museum because, listen, I'm that kind of person that my absolute favorite thing to do in Animal Crossing is to fill out the museum. And so I'm obsessed with it. So I think that's going to be something that we're going to work on. So that's something that I've just been thinking about. Oh, the clock is cute. Look at the little like pine cones off the bottom. Don't forget the dissection room. Practice that vet career. So I was that kid who loved dissecting things. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I actually like volunteered. I did 4-H growing up, but I volunteered in the local vet club, and we did a lot of dissections, and I kind of loved it. I like seeing how things work. Like I like picking things apart and seeing how they work. So I actually was that kid who loved dissecting things. Not like in a creepy way, just like in like an official like medical capacity kind of way. Okay, let's see. Well, I think we're gonna run over to Hodari. And yes, we're gonna run over to Hodari. Sorry, my brain's working slowly. If he's awake, that's actually a really good question. He may not be up. What time is it in game? It's like 10 p.m. He might not be awake. Let me see. Can we? You can't. You just have to be there. That's fine. We can go check. And then I think once we go talk to Hidari, if we can talk to Hidari and like get our level up, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there just because I am sick. And so it'd probably be better for me to rest my voice. But we will be back on Friday with Dreamlight for the first time in like forever. We haven't been able to do the Friday streams because I've been so busy, which has really sucked. Important housekeeping note is that the Friday streams are now moving to 9 p.m. Eastern time, the same way that the other streams were. I originally had it at 8 p.m. Eastern time to do it right after I got off of work on Fridays, but now that I'm no longer on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule because of the busy season, it means I have to like if I did it like that, it would end up, it kind of sucked. Streaming. Late streamer, yeah. It's late streamer for us, who's on Eastern time zone, but most of the busiest time on Twitch when people watch Twitch and YouTube the most is actually like Pacific time zone and like the central time zones of the United States. So that's kind of part of the reason why I'm streaming so late. Also just because I work like noon to 8. So it just kind of is the way that it is, and I am not getting up early in the morning to stream. So I would rather stream in the evening than stream in the morning. So eventually someday I would love to get to the point where I stream at like 4 p.m. Eastern time. That would be like the sweet spot for me, and do like a nice 3-hour stream. But that's something we will work on moving on to the future. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But yeah, so we'll stream Dreamlight on Friday. There's all this hot tea going on about Dreamlight right now. They're working on doing the next update, and there's the whole DLC and everything, and that's when Amy's Adventures turns into Amy's Kingdom. Yes, exactly. I do eventually plan on having more channel types and producing like regular YouTube videos, not just, oh, he is asleep. Hidari, why do you have to be asleep? I need to collect things from you. I don't even know what time you wake up. I guess I can look that up. But yeah, I do plan on producing more regular YouTube videos. Something I'm going to be working on really soon is making build videos, Sims build videos on my YouTube channel, on my main YouTube channel. Just like short 10-minute build videos, but playing with the different packs and stuff, and I'm really excited about that. So I do eventually plan on having other channels where we do other things, but I'm starting slow. You know, I'm building my way up to Amy's Kingdom, like you said. So yeah, no, I called the channel Amy's Adventures just because I have always loved kind of viewing the games I play as an adventure. Like I'm a huge Breath of the Wild player. Like I'm a huge like Zelda player. I love games that kind of take you on adventure. I used to play mostly story-based games like Assassin's Creed and things like that. And so I kind of want us all to be able to go on adventures together playing games that I think are fun. So that's kind of was the idea behind that. What's my favorite retro game? Okay, so you have to... That's not a rare chapter. Okay, sorry. I thought that was a rare chat, like a white chapter for like 2 seconds, and I was like, oh god. So yeah, you kind of have to define retro nowadays, because I'm about to turn 28, so I'm a certain age, but what I defined as retro is not what the internet defines as retro anymore. Nier Automata, amazing story. I have not gotten a chance to play Nier. I know about it, but I've been limited in the consoles that I've owned, and I don't think I had a console that could play it at the time. I need to. I absolutely would love to at some point, because I know the fan base for that is huge. But I haven't played it yet, unfortunately. I would love to, though. I like that whole franchise. But yeah, so retro games for me were 90s games, like my 90s and early 2000s. So I would say, and also I have a little bit of like a handicap as well. So when I was growing up, my parents were very Christian and believed a very specific myth about like video games being bad for your kids. For some reason, though, they were totally down with us playing computer games. Don't know why consoles were bad, but computer games were fine. But they'd let us play a lot of computer games like Freddy Fish and things like that. Yeah, my definition of retro. So yeah, Freddy Fish, things like that, Putt-Putt. I played a lot of those games. And then I finally got my first, the PS2 we got in when I was like 12 years old. And I got a DS Lite not long after that. And then I got an Xbox 360 in college, which was around like 2015, 2016. Pajama Sam, absolutely. Computer games are probably worse. Yeah, no, for sure. So as far as retro games go, there's obviously, I was a huge fan of the Lego games, was super into the old Lego, like the old Lego games, like the first couple Lego Star Warses, the Lego Indiana Jones, the Lego Batman. Like I was really, really into all of that. And then, but if we're going really old, we are going to play them someday on stream. I'm going to get an emulator. But there were these Barbie horse games that I played that, like, to this day, they are so drilled into my brain. There was, like, this Barbie horse club. And I actually, like, looked up a video of someone playing it the other day, and I, like, got, like, full body shivers because, like, the sounds of that game are, like, burned into my, like, core memory. I also, so there's a Barbie Horse Mystery Ride and then Barbie Horse Club. I played those. I also had a game that we are going to eventually play as well. I'll find a way to play it. That was called 102 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue. And it was a game that literally came out in 2001, and it had no business being as good as it was for a 2001 game. And so I was obsessed with that. And then I also played, my parents didn't want to get me Zoo Tycoon, but they did get me Zoo Empire. I don't know. So I played that. Some of those games I think we will play eventually just because I love them and I think it'd be super fun to revisit them. I have been too poor and too busy to see the new Barbie movie, but I know a lot about it and I'm literally just waiting for it to cost more than $25 to stream. That's literally what it is. I'm just waiting for the price to drop. At least 20 years, but no more than 40. Yeah. So, because I didn't really get the chance to play like NES games. Ooh, Paleo. Let me actually call this out. I don't know what I would even say. You know what? I think we might just grab this. It's not super good etiquette to do, but like I wouldn't know how to shout it out and like, you know, there's more pallium now. They have added more pallium nodes, so it's not going to be quite as competitive as it used to be, just because there's more pallium nodes now. So yeah, I didn't get to play like the early Pokemon games. Like I didn't get to play like Red and, you know, Blue. I did end up playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I was also obsessed with those games as well. I played Soul Silver specifically. My brother played Heart Gold, and we were in love with them. So like, I did get to play a Pokemon game when I was younger, just not like the super, super old ones, like Gold and Silver and things like that. I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver instead, which some people argue are the best Pokemon games to ever have come out, at least of the older style ones. I was in love with those games. I played those games like for thousands of hours. I never beat Red, but I got really close. Like I was having to grind up my team experience-wise the old-fashioned way with one experience share, just bit by bit. Big cozy game player like Stardew and Sandrock. Yeah, so I kind of have discovered cozy games more recently. In college, I was more of like a story-based player, but nowadays I am playing a ton of cozy-based games. And your first Game Boy Color game was Pokemon Blue. You're old. I totally get it. That's awesome. That's good to hear. But yeah, I am more of a cozy game player now. I've kind of become obsessed with them. So I was super obsessed with Stardew when it dropped back when I was in college. Like I literally, like this is a whole story I'll tell someday when we play Stardew on stream probably, but I literally, it released for PC, but I only had a Mac, and I literally illegally downloaded an old version of Windows 98 so that I could play it on the Steam window, because I purchased it on Steam, but I just couldn't play it because the Mac version like wasn't approved yet. So like I bought the game, like it wasn't like I was pirating it, but I just got an old version of Windows and downloaded it onto my MacBook so that I could play Stardew, and it worked. It was a whole thing. So I'm aware of cozy games, but I've started playing a lot more of them more recently. Just because they are amazing. I remember when I saw the trailer for Palia, I don't even remember it might have been like Instagram, and I was like, you know the meme where the girl's like, like I was kind of like, like, because I'd already been playing Dreamlight, and Palia really visually seems very similar to Dreamlight, but with more like, you know, Animal Crossing, like hunting, gathering, like stuff. It also reminds me of WoW a little bit, although I've never played WoW. I've just seen some people play WoW. But yeah, at this point, you can absolutely say that I'm a huge cozy gamer. There's just so much to do in games like these, and that's really exciting. Also, I grew up in a world where games were very, not relegated to boys, but a lot of the like, growing up in the early 2000s, video games were marketed to boys, and they were marketed towards, like, I don't care if video games are violent, but super violent games like COD or like even Assassin's Creed has a lot of a violence element to it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I love games like that. But it's just nice having cozy games that I can just relax and design and be myself and not have to like worry about doing some kind of intense achievement or anything. And that's what I really value about cozy games and stuff in general. Huge time investments. That is the only bad thing. And that is actually something I've been kind of trying to like figure out, because with me streaming on Twitch and stuff, I'm like, I know it's better for when you're streaming to stick to just 1 or 2 games, but I want to play all of them. So I've just kind of been trying to follow the dopamine a little bit and stick to just the same types of games, at least just stick to being a cozy gamer. But right now we mostly just play Sims. We play, and I'm really just mainly into that for the building at the moment. We play Palia, we play Dreamlight. We're going to play some of the game that's releasing next week, and I'm really excited about that. We'll kind of just see how we feel about like staggering that and stuff. And then I was playing a little bit of Sky, but I found I got burned out on Sky because I've been playing it for years and years, and like I was super obsessed with it and playing it daily, but I just got really burned out, and so I'm kind of taking a break from Sky. They're also doing a whole bunch of like changes right now, so I might just let them do some of those changes and then kind of come back once the dust settles a little bit and kind of like gather my bearings. So, because Sky is a ridiculously huge time investment, and a lot of these are like they intend to be. That's the nice thing though about being a streamer, is it means I can you know, stream doing some of that, but then also like trying to figure out how to allot my time is kind of tricky. So okay, well, let me see. Actually, it's 3 a.m. I don't know if Hidari, I might actually run over to his house and see if I can check his schedule, because if he wakes up, we can get the upgrade from him. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I just would like to do it before stream's over, just because that's what we were working on. But I'm excited. We got a couple of, and we got another, I think that's a garnet. Okay, so yeah, so this, actually that is what I wanted. So these Starstones are related to their zodiac. Like they have a particular zodiac that they haven't fully, like released all the information about it yet. Like they haven't fully like broken down what the zodiac is. They've showed the different stones, like a list of all the different ones and what the different like archetypes are. And it's like whatever like time of the year, just like a real zodiac, like that you're born under, you would be under that starstone, but they haven't said what it correlates to yet. And they're kind of trying to like have some like in-game lore about it. So I am really excited. I'm obsessed with astrology in real life. And so I am very excited to find out what their, like system is and figure out what we are, because I like what all of us are, because I'm really curious what I am. Obviously in real life I'm a Scorpio, born in November, so November 14th. So but it'll just be really exciting to see what all they do. Amy will talk to customers 1 second. That rowdy noise is a horse stuck in a rock. It'll go away, but let's talk about deductibles. Implying your play paleo while working. I would never do such a thing. I don't know what on earth you're suggesting. I absolutely only ever focus on my job. And I don't do anything else. And working from home has nothing to do with it. I always do give 100% of my focus whenever I am with a customer, obviously. But no, I would never do anything in between anything. Whatever could you possibly mean? So, hold on. I was gonna check Hodari's schedule. It's like 3 a.m. Hodari Palia schedule. 4 a.m. Okay, you know what? We're almost there. We're like a few minutes away from that, so we will do that. I'm definitely not an excellent multitasker or anything. So, anyway, I am working on that Twitch ballot. Working on some stuff to do in the future, so. I'm currently just kind of in the building stage of trying to put different things together for the channels and stuff like that, and kind of trying to figure out where I'm going with all this, because I'm having a good time so far, but... Oh, he's awake. Tell me. Tell me your secrets. And by your secrets, I mean whatever crafting recipe. I think he's going to give us some sort of like tuning fork or something to just check stuff. It's like not that exciting, but Have you played Walking Dead Season 1, the Telltale game? So I have not played it, so that's the other aspect of my gaming life. I am obsessed. So I have been watching YouTube gaming videos since 2011, like straight up. Like I have been obsessed with YouTube Let's Plays since I was very young, and now I watch streams, obviously. So I have seen a series of The Walking Dead. I haven't played it myself, but I have seen it in all of its beautiful gut-wrenching glory, and it is amazing. Telltale games are very unique vibes. You lost? I'm not lost. You guess you're here about minding business. I am. Can you please? Sometimes I can't tell if you're being rude or that's just like, you're just like, you lost? Guess you're here about minding business, aren't you? If you do get lost out there, I have a new recipe for something that might help. Oh, you're tying it into, okay, you tied it in. Okay, that's cool. Or compass, yes. I've got that. Am I going to make them? Probably not, because I don't really need them, at least not right now, but you know, it's the... Yeah, I tracks it well. So I am from Georgia. So I do blame it on actually all of the YouTube. So I have grown up watching not just still need something. No, I don't. I'm gonna go home since you're being so rude to me. Oh, there we go. Sometimes the like cursor gets stuck and it's kind of funky. So yeah, I technically can have a little bit of an accent if I choose to and if I'm around the right people, but it's a little bit more of like an affect than it is actually like my true accent. My true accent is just me talking like this, but I do blame it on the YouTube because it's me. I grew up watching not just LA YouTubers, but I watched PewDiePie, I watched Dan Is Not On Fire, I watched Swedish, British, like I have watched kind of every version of YouTuber under the sun from all over the world. I have watched everybody, and so it has kind of caused me to have a very non-accent, just a very generic American accent, like not any particular. You can hear the Southern come out sometimes. It comes out when I'm mad, but like it's very kind of rare. I am not from the mountain areas of Georgia, no. I originally grew up sort of on the north side of Atlanta, and then like at the very beginning, and then when I was 8, we moved to the south, like an hour north of Atlanta and an hour south of Atlanta. So I kind of was from the middling areas, as you might say. But it's just for me watching all that YouTube because like, and just spending, 8 hours a day watching YouTube in between kind of impressions. So I can do accents and voices and stuff. So when I was in high school, I was on a puppetry team, which is a whole other story. At middle school and high school, I was on the puppetry team, and I did do voices and accents and stuff. So I can absolutely do different voices and accents. When I was on the team, I played a puppet named Sasha, who was a little dragon puppet, and she was in kindergarten, preschool. She's in preschool. She's like 3. And so she's very, very young. And so she talked like this. So this is my Sasha voice. It's been a minute since I've gotten into it, but yeah, this is what Sasha sound like. I'm a little purple dragon, and I'm 3 years old, and I like to eat jelly beans. And so I did a lot of this voice, and I had to hold this voice for like 15 hours straight sometimes, depending on the situation. So yeah, I can definitely do some voices and accents and stuff. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling like that day. So, and I can also get stuck on the Sasha voice too if I do it for too long, because I had to do it so long for practice sometimes. So, okay, I think that is it. We did a whole bunch of mining tonight. I didn't get as far. When you get to sort of the upper levels of the skills, sometimes it can take like a hot minute. Amy got talent, thank you. It can take a hot minute to level up those like upper level levels, but I think that's going to be all we're going to do for now. So thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight, even though I am sick. I think my voice warmed up too, because I'm not feeling as bad as I was, but I'm still just going to go get some rest just to make sure that I am okay and I'm not, able to get back to work on Friday and everything. But thank you for hanging out. Oh, thank you for the well wishes, Silver. Oh, and thank you, Panda. I appreciate that a lot. And it was really fun to hang out with you guys. We will be back on Friday with more Dreamlight. I'm still finishing up a whole bunch of quests and stuff, and it will be at 9 p.m. Eastern time instead of 8 p.m. We're just moving that back by an hour. Oh, happy early birthday. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Next week we will be streaming a new game, so I'm really excited for that. And then as always, if you've missed any of the streams, feel free to check out my VODs channel on YouTube. That's Amy's VODs on YouTube. It's also linked in like my about pages and stuff on both YouTube and Twitch. Also on Instagram, I have an Instagram, Amy's Adventures Gaming on Instagram. And I also always post like all the stream I post all the stream like schedules every Monday. That way you can know what I'm playing and know what to show up for and everything, as well as some other fun stuff too, like when I do dream snaps, and I'm gonna work on stuff eventually and just have a fun time. So yeah, I'm almost that big 3-0. I know I'm terrified. Not that again that I'm terrified of aging. I'm just terrified that my life is kind of, I'll talk more about it later, but my life's been kind of chaotic, and so it's me being like, I'm already 28 and I haven't done like half the things I'd like to do. But anyway, but yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening or day, wherever you are. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.